Oh. Oh. I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's... Ad Astra...
Solidify!
Yoo-hoo! Coming at ya!
Order guide you.
again. Finally, the rain has stopped. It's raining again. Feeling lucky? Coming at ya! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Ad Astra. Thank you for I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevra still not joining us today?
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing. She even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so everyone will have a chance to shine in front of the camera.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. You can join us, right?
If only Chevros was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol folks are like phantoms when they've got a case on their hands.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the 2 Musketeers.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came forward and confessed his crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film. I have to say, though, that no director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Sunk to an all-time low?
spread to the 4 corners of Teyvat.
Excuse me, everyone.
Xavier! Feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So forgive me for not being around more often, but please believe me when I say that I will make sure everyone's hard work gets the exposure it deserves.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battles.
Yes, that's one way to put it. Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to finally introduce you to the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Yes, glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Morris. We've heard about the issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Oh, well, the situation has indeed improved somewhat.
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. There's no need to blame yourself over it. The good news is that we're almost done filming now, and I would even say that this is the best story I've ever seen.
Is that so? I say that's great news.
All right, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get the show on the road. We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film. Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the 2 Musketeers.
That's right. Ayato should be here any minute.
Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader, you're up.
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. If you happen to find some particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass, feel free to grab some close-ups of those as well. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, Now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that flower. What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter? Huh? But wasn't it working fine for all the days before? Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights! Camera! Action! Don't tell me. This one is broken too? Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
I'm afraid we only brought these two today.
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away! Oh, and you too, Bono! Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set!
On it.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today. We're stuck for the moment.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors, to the makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon as we get a working camera.
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off. That's super strange. It was perfectly fine just yesterday.
Well, no time to dwell on that now. Let's get back to filming. Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone! Lights! Camera! Action!
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take! Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this scene?
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Oh, wait, well, what did you say?
Mr. Bono, please take me to where the film was kept right away.
I'm coming too.
No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh. Okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this current scene can go with Bono to look for the film. Everyone else, stay put and wrap up the scene. Unbelievable. How could all these problems happen in just one day?
We're back.
How did it go? Did you find the film?
We found it in the sewers.
Huh? In the sewers? Is the film still okay?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others are checking now to see if we lost any specific scenes.
Oh, you scared me for a moment there. I nearly thought we had lost everything. I really don't want to experience that feeling of despair again.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
Could it be, some competitors working on other films?
But if they wanted to harass us, why wait until the last day?
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now. Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
Yeah, let's finish it.
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, The Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming!
Paimon is spent. It's so late already.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much. I just...
All right, let's save the awards speech for later, and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
Party, party! Paimon wants to party! Whoa, this place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to relax after wrapping up the film. Let's go chat with someone.
Have you ever seen a fireworks show, Mr. Morris? It's pretty amazing.
I'm afraid I haven't, but I'll take your word for it.
I was thinking, if this film turns out to be a success, could I ask the two of you to stay and be a part of my crew? Of course, I'll definitely increase the pay for next time.
I'd be more than happy to, Mr. Xavier.
Thank you for the offer, Mr. Xavier. But I've made some plans to go on a journey to the other nations once the festival is over.
Is that so? Well, then in that case, bon voyage, Miss Veronique. Please feel free to get in touch once you've returned to Fontaine.
My darling clapper loader and camera operator, you've both worked really hard.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard by the end of it. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!" into Paimon's ears. The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful in your dreams? We've been through so much together, and that's how your brain remembers me?
That's not Paimon's fault. We've just used the clapperboard too much lately.
Anyway, what's most important is that we've wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize. Hey, no need to mention the official name.
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did win the prize, would Farina just get a statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need that kind of attention. Xavier can accept the reward on our behalf.
But just imagine! Farina accepting the Farina Award and holding a Farina statue.
I'm going back to my dessert now. You all can keep discussing that on your own.
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events. So the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on! Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yai Miko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business. You've got a point. She's always complaining that light novels have become bland and too predictable, after all.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course. We have also made plans for cross-cultural engagements in the fields of gourmet cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
Whoa! Paimon's getting super excited now!
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
But if this film becomes a big hit, people will definitely come flocking to your shop.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere as planned.
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the obstacles we had to face today.
You're right. It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
But why today of all days? No, it's nothing. We've already delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to worry about.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight. Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Oh, well, I'm just not a late-night person, so I might take off shortly.
Oh no! Silly me. I almost forgot something super important.
Oh, what is it?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? Well, that's, truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Me? Are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
I just wanted to make this a surprise for everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So I also want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise that they'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
But...
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
All right.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so it doesn't feel like a lot of work to me. It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She'd force my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the second musketeer.
Wait, what's going on? This wasn't in the script.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth. But this last part is all improv, of course.
Shivers, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the second musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it!
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant. And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only... you mean...
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
No. You always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered around our mother. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer! The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I figured as much.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. I think what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel a sense of regret in him?
Huh?
He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got? He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede? I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice?
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. Today, you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society. Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Meripede.
Chevros? The rest of the Special Patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
Chevros.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew. Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this?
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevros?
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life. Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place.
Sounds good to me. I support your decision.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede. I'll make sure to give Wriothesley a heads up about it.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Exactly.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow. You should join us, Chevros. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Chevros.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you. Thank you very much. Sorry for the wait.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you. Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes? Is that so? Well, thanks for sharing. When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore. especially when the water was cold.
Oh? Why's that?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision. One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water. The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there. I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point. I did, however, make it to the other side. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that, nor have I ever cried again.
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for anyone. It's just that, working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Chevreuse.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
You guys go ahead! Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
Drop your weapons! Oh, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevreuse! You were swimming even faster than Paimon can fly! So, about the Special Patrol, did you join because of your dad?
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up.
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories!
Of course, it was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that truth is often stranger than fiction. Come on, let's walk a bit more. To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance. Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting all that off my chest.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh. You're right. I didn't realize we were so close.
He really did plant a lot of flowers. It's just like how he described it in the story.
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look! The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full bloom now. Even though it's a bit late, I must thank you for investigating this case with me. Not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. It's a personal expression of gratitude from yours truly. Oh, You want to hear more about my father? To be honest, I didn't spend that much time with him. He was always busy with his special patrol, so he would often return home really late at night. Some nights, he didn't come home at all. Once, he didn't come home for a long time, maybe a whole week or so. When I went out to buy food, I learned that he had become a criminal, and by extension, that made me a criminal's daughter. But we can talk about that another day. I actually have a lot of sympathy for Veronique and Baptiste. I can understand the hatred they feel for their father. But that doesn't mean I'll allow them to walk the path of evil, even if it might lead to another sense of justice. Films are different from the real world. They're a form of art and represent the wishes in people's hearts. I adore the two Musketeers, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to act the role as one. I can't wait to catch the film when it premieres in the Opera House. I'm looking forward to seeing the audience's reaction to the climactic ending. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll see you at the award ceremony. I'd be very surprised if we don't win.
Art is the key ingredient. This can work. I'll just treat them as new samples.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
I need to get out more.
I will have order.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let the world collide! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hiya! That's fun! This one's got your name on it! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
This is order.
Let's light it up! Time to shine! Everybody stand back! Attack! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hey there! Ha. Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Gather. Order guide you.
Yoo-hoo! Huh? Let's light it up! Let my name echo in song! Go in!
This is order. Stabilize.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Feeling lucky? Ha!
Fight!
Strike a pose! Ha! This one's got your name on it! Ha-ha!
Order guide you! Gather!
Time to shine! Attack! Everybody stand back! Hey there! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Watch out!
Solidify! I will have order!
Another test.
Hey there! This one's got your name on it! Fire! Well, with props.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Feeling lucky? This one's got your name on it!
Have to find another way.
There's still a lot of room for improvement with this machine.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy, you really can read my mind.
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Hey, Winnie?
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the situation?
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand... Let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow! Got it in one! Is this more of your trickery at work?
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Linny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
What are the chances? Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show. But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Really? So what you're saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over it!
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Linny. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, I don't care much for the comparison. A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
It's gone!
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
A surprise? Let me see! It's right there! But how? You haven't moved this whole time!
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Linny, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters. But you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice.
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic. It sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this phantom weasel business is behind us.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time, but let's hope the Phantom Weasel is caught by then. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
So, Lenny, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
Aww. Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy!
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians too! Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done! Shall we go for it?
The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the Weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal. But if he wasn't the Weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the Weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine. And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
You took your time.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Annette. We're working as Lenny's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
So, what's the situation? Have you seen Gemma?
Nope. I've been here a while, and she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around. Excuse me, good sir. Do you by any chance know a Gemma?
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiancé? Sure I do. What's this about?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something. I heard she comes here a lot.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. It's no secret why either. She's heartsick. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often she just sits there in front of his headstone, lost in thought. Sometimes she talks to herself. I asked her what she was doing once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away? Oh, so 10 years. Wow. Their love must have been really strong.
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all these years. I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him fondly. If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone like her. Anyway, all of that said, she's running later than usual today. Normally, she'd be sitting in front of his grave by now. I wonder if she's okay. Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid. You might have more luck asking some other people.
All right, well, thanks for sharing all of this with us. We'll keep asking around.
You're welcome. I just hope she'll be able to move on one day.
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't. But what if, just hypothetically, I mean, what if this weasel's the real deal and Caesar was framed?
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to believe that he was a balloon thief or something? Give me a break.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all, oh, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a guy, or words to that effect.
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel. We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside. I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his show, and he'd hand them out after he was done. Sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
Huh. He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later. As I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about anything from anyone.
Whatever the case, now that the Weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more. I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after all this time. No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong? Wait, it looks like she's injured. Come on, let's see if she's okay. Hi there. You're Gemma, right?
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid. We mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern, but you didn't answer my question. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
My name is Linny, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this. I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Huh. I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
Got it. All right, sorry for disturbing you.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago. It makes sense that she'd be wary around us. In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel 𝑓𝑑ebourg tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Can we play Banker next time?
Oh. Exactly. I'll think
My finds.
Do not be afraid. Heaven's son, break! Awaken the world-cleansing dragon!
A blade knows the fight is set. That paradise, savor it for me.
I see through you, together as one. I think something big.
Fail to stand you.
Heaven's son, rise!
Specimen sighted.
I will dispute.
We came to get...
The strength. Heaven's son, break!
Unnecessary. A blade knows no mercy. That paradise may savor it for me.
Heavens, rise! Awaken the world-cleansing dragon!
Power of the
Commencing research.
I will dispatch you.
All things human creations.
Heavens, break!
A quick divination. Converge and awaken. Yin and yang.
Sent a storm.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Specimens.
I see through you.
Dare you?
Fail to stand you. Savor it for me.
To travel.
Not right.
Too little.
No wasting more time. I will swim deep.
Heavens, rise! Awaken the world-cleansing dragon!
Time to end this.
Gotta stop bleeding.
Fail to stand you.
I think so. Yin and yang.
Heavens, break!
Came together.
I will dispatch you. That paradise, savor it for me.
Commencing research.
Heaven surge. Rise!
Too little.
You're wasting more time. Blood. Basta. I'm waiting.
All remains as it did yesterday.
So, this friend of mine.
Are there any
All remains as it did yesterday.
Are you hurt?
All remains as it did yesterday.
Are there any
Stand still.
The fight is set.
Specimen sighted.
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me. I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Unnecessary. The fight is set. can get closer.
Infallible.
Does that hurt?
All things human creations. Stay calm, Lynx.
Relax. Your end approaches. That paradise, savor it for me.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Converge and awaken.
Not bad. Thanks. You're too good to me.
Fail to send you.
Specimen sighted.
Stand still.
I will dispatch you.
A quick divination.
Relax.
Yin and yang. No matter.
May as well kill them all. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
All things human creations. Yin and yang. Converge and awaken. To travel.
Unnecessary.
Say bye to breathing.
Fail to send you.
Relax.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Commencing research. Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
I see through you. Together as one. Human creations.
A blade knows no mercy.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Fail to send you.
May as well kill them all.
The fight is set.
Relax.
A quick divination. Good fortune bound to return. To travel. Reciprocity. Excellent.
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
Specimen sighted.
Say bye to breathing. Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom.
Tight.
research.
Stand still.
You impede me. Your end approaches.
May as well kill them all.
I came to...
Relax. Stand still.
The fight is set.
Cutting the net. Good times, never time to say bye. Boom.
It came together. Converge and awaken.
Does that hurt? Relax.
Your end approaches. That paradise. Savor it for me.
Say bye to breathing.
Together as one.
Stand still.
A quick divination.
Relax.
Deeper.
Unnecessary.
May as well kill them all. They don't look happy to see us. Does that hurt?
No matter. Stay calm, Lynx.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
The fight is set. That paradise. Savor it for me.
Say bye to breathing.
All things human creations.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Together as one. Specimens. I see through you.
Fail to stand you.
May as well kill them all. Good times, never time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Yin and yang.
Didn't hurt. Stand still.
I will dispatch you. That paradise. Savor it for me.
It came together, converge and awaken.
Say bye to breathe. Good times, never time to say bye. Boom.
A blade knows no. Your end approaches.
Didn't hurt. May as well kill them all. Stand still.
Here, try this!
Thanks. You're too good to me.
A quick divination.
Relax.
Yin and yang.
Stand still. Say bye to breathing.
DJ presence. Brainstorming.
Does that hurt? Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
That paradise may savor it for me.
Commencing research.
Relax.
To travel. Reciprocity. Excellent.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set. Fail to stand you.
A quick dip together as one. Specimen sight.
Stand still.
A blade knows no mercy.
Good times. Never time to say bye. Boom. They don't look happy to see us. Does that hurt? Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
All things human creations. Stay calm, Link.
Relax.
I will dispatch. Your end approaches. That paradise, savor it for me.
You came together.
Stand still.
Out of moves. Commencing research.
May as well kill him.
Failed to stand you.
Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
Cut through the rents. No matter.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
You impede me.
Stand still.
Together as one. Punish evil. No matter.
May as well kill them all.
Reciprocity. Excellent.
That paradise. Savor it for me.
A quick I'm just warming up.
Say bye to breathing.
The fight is set.
Stand still.
I see through you. Specimen sighted.
May as well kill them all.
Cut through the rents. Yin and yang.
A blade knows no mercy.
All things in this world, human creations. To travel. Reciprocity. Excellent. You're all in on it. Commencing research.
Relax. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
A quick divination. Converge and awaken. Yin and yang.
Failed to stand you. That paradise. Savor it for me.
Stand still.
Punish evil. To travel. Reciprocity. Excellent.
Too little. Failed to stand you.
Relax.
I see through you.
May as well kill them all.
Cut through the rents. No matter. Good fortune is bound to return. All things human creations. Specimen sighted.
Stand still.
I think
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
That paradise. Savor it for me. Failed to stand you.
You're all in on it. I think something to travel.
Unnecessary.
Yin and yang.
Relax.
Commencing research.
I will dispatch you.
A rare opponent. Sword, heed me. Have at you. Punish evil. Specimen sighted. Together as one. Human creations. Yin and yang.
savor it for me. Unnecessary.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
A blade knows no mercy.
Stand still.
Commencing research. Come get me.
You're all in on it.
Was this very Dustin?
Relax.
The fight is set. Fail to set you.
How's this?
To travel.
Unnecessary. That paradise, savor it for me.
Cut through the rest. Out of moves.
Is there a chance?
Cut through the rest.
I think my brother, sister.
That was... Hey, stop right there!
That paradise, savor it for me.
Commencing research.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight.
worthy.
Your end approaches.
Taste malice in the air.
Infallible.
The moon shines on the truth.
Stay calm, Lynx.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set. That paradise, savor it for me.
Together as one.
Try harder.
Specimen's peak.
Ready for death?
You impede me. Fail to stand you.
A quick divination. Commencing cut.
I will dispatch you.
I see through you. Specimen.
Stand.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Blade of moonlight. Tedious.
Your end approaches.
It came together, converge, and awaken.
Stand it. Blade of moonlight.
A blade knows no mercy. Fail to stand you.
I see through you. Commencing research.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set. That paradise. Savor it for me.
Gather as one.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
All things human creations. To trouble.
Unnecessary. A blade knows no mercy. Fail to send you.
A quick divination.
I will dispatch you.
Specimen sighted.
Stand down.
Your end approaches. That paradise. Savor it for me.
They came together as one.
Blade of moonlight.
A blade knows no mercy. Fail to send you.
Commencing research.
Try harder.
I will dispatch. The fight is set.
Converge and awaken.
That paradise. Savor it for me.
Blade of moonlight.
Be watchful, always.
The moon shines on the truth.
Stay calmly.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
That paradise. Savor it for me.
things in this world. Human creations!
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches. Fail to send you.
Together as one, to travel. Reciprocity. Specimen I think something bit me. Try harder. Yin and yang.
I will dispatch you.
I see.
Nowhere to run.
Try harder. All things human creations. Yin and yang.
Fail to send you. You impede me. That paradise, savor it for me.
Ready for dinner. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Converge and awaken.
A blade. Fail to send you.
Nowhere to run.
A quick divination.
The fight is set.
Specimen sighted. I think something bit me.
Fail to send you. Too little.
Be watchful, always.
The moon shines on the truth.
Stay calm, Lynx.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
All things human creations.
The fight is set. That paradise, savor it for me.
as one.
Too little.
Yin and yang.
Ready for
I see through you.
Failed to stand you.
Try harder.
A blade knows no mercy. That paradise, savor it for me.
Try harder.
Yin and yang.
Failed to stand you. Too little.
All things human creations. No matter. Converge and awaken. Commencing research.
I will dispatch you.
Specimen sighted. Yin and yang. All things human creations. To travel. Reciprocity. Excellent.
That paradise may be savor it for me. Your end approaches.
Yin and yang.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Failed to stand you.
Try harder.
I will dispatch you. Failed to stand you. That paradise, savor it for me.
I see through you together as one. All things human creations. Specimen sighted. To travel.
Unnecessary. You impede me.
A quick divination. Converge and awaken. Commencing research.
Ready for death.
Failed to stand you.
No matter.
Failed to stand you. Savor it for me.
Good fortune is bound to return. Yin and yang. To travel.
Stay Save it for your own skin.
Trust me, I see through you. Together as one.
The fight is set.
Blade of Moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Fail to send you.
Try harder.
Commencing research. No matter. Very Dustin.
A blade knows no mercy. Fail to send you. Too little. That paradise. Savor it for me.
I think something to travel.
Save it for your own skin.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Fail to send you.
Commencing research.
Your chance.
To travel far away. I think something bit me. Human creations.
Beauty is eternal. Will protect all beauty. Wretched and fleeting. Will protect all beauty. Beauty is eternal. Will protect all beauty. Wretched and fleeting. Will protect all beauty. Beauty is eternal. Will protect all beauty. Wretched and fleeting. Will protect all beauty. Beauty is eternal. Will protect all beauty. Wretched and fleeting. Will protect all beauty. Beauty is eternal. Will protect all beauty. Wretched and fleeting. Will protect all beauty. Beauty is eternal. Will protect all beauty. Will protect all beauty. Will protect all beauty. Protect all beauty. Beauty is eternal. Will protect all beauty. Wretched and fleeting. Will protect all beauty. Care to test your skills?
I'm with you.
Glory.
Is that all? Of immortality. Do we still have the upper hand?
Wretched and fleeting.
In the name of a will forged in ice never falters!
A new data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Entangled.
until I will protect all beauty.
We have the upper hand.
Beauty is eternal.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm okay.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Enemy targets detected.
My oath is to scripted and fleeting.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
To my heart's content!
Stay close! Here stands the Silvermane God!
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Embrace virtue. Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
Naughty child.
Your life defines.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Scripted and fleeting. Is that all? Until I will protect all beauty.
Infallible.
Does that hurt?
Stay calm, Lynx.
Stand still.
Your end approaches.
I think something bit me.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Converge and awaken. All things human creations.
Relax. Stand still.
I will dispatch you. Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
Specimen sighted.
A blade knows no mercy. Timed.
Say bye to breathing. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
I see through you. Together as one. All things human creations.
Relax. Didn't hurt.
Stop bleeding.
Fail to send you. That paradox. Savor it for me.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
The moon shines on the truth.
Stay cool. Commencing support.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
I see through you. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Converge and awaken. Perfect. Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Nowhere to run.
All things human creations. Commencing research. Commencing support. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Specimen sighted.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
To travel. Thanks for the support.
Blade fodder.
A quick divination. Commencing. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'm with you.
Glory. Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
Vardrilla. The fight is set.
Threat raised. Nap time. Component damage. Suppress.
It'll heal. In the name of a will forged in ice. Never falters!
Wheel coming.
Well timed. That paradise, savor it for me.
Component damage. Engage.
I will dispatch you.
Threat raised.
Fail to set you.
Now or never.
Flesh wound.
It'll heal.
Wretched and flee.
Hope you're prepared.
Naughty child.
Unnecessary.
Until I will protect all beauty.
In the name of a will forged in ice. Never falters!
Back off.
Suppress. Caution you. By the temple.
My oath is to a solid. Beauty is eternal.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches. That paradise, savor it for me.
Is that all?
Formation.
Wretched and flee.
This ends here. In the name of a will forged in ice. Never falters!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
My gratitude is yours.
Stop right there.
My guiding light. Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
Vardrilla.